Hey guys, this is MrNoDStudios and welcome back. Today, we are going to be playing, well, not exactly playing Superpower 2. Today, we are going to be deciding which country we are going to play as in our next Let's Play of Superpower 2. Now, if you guys remember back to the last episode of the Holy See series that I did, which was unfortunately cut extremely short due to a glitch, which would not allow me to produce any more military units. And I only had 2 armies left, which were relatively small and relatively weak, and I would not have been able to take over the rest of the world with those 2 armies, so I just kind of cut the series short there. So I really do apologize for that. This game is really, really glitchy and really buggy, and unfortunately, that's just the Superpower 2 that we have been given. I don't think there's ever going to be an update fixing bullshit like that. I mean, this is kind of just the Superpower 2 that we have, as I just said, and we're going to have to deal with things like that. So I really do apologize for that series being cut short, but that is besides the point. Today, we are here to decide which country we are going to be playing as. And I'll go ahead and flash up the poll results right now. You guys voted, not necessarily overwhelmingly for Superpower 2, but the majority of you did vote for another Superpower 2 series. And I said that if I was going to do another Superpower 2 series, it would have been with mods. So currently I have the World War II mod enabled, and I'll go ahead and put a download link in the description of this video to this mod. So if you guys want to get the mod for yourself to see all the countries, or if you just want to get the mod to be able to play along with me, or I mean if you're just looking for Superpower 2 mods, you can also go ahead and check it out. But anyways, whatever purposes you have, the mod will be in the description of this video, so go ahead and check it out. Alright, so in terms of voting for which country you want me to play as next, you guys can go ahead and submit any country you want to that is a part of this mod in the description, or not in the description, my bad, in the comment section of this video. So just go ahead and basically it's like previous Let's Plays that I've done and previous voting systems that I have done to decide which country I will play as next. So if you've ever been around, it's basically the same exact thing. You guys are just going to comment below which country you want me to play as and give a reason. Although you don't really even have to give a reason. You can just say, for instance, you want me to play as the Soviet Union. So you can just make a comment below saying, hey, you should play as the Soviet Union. And basically whatever country gets the most support in the comments below, I will be playing as that country. Personally, I'm rooting for the Soviet Union. They have a really decent economy, which if we take a look at their economic health, I know it says 67K right now, but that is going to drop very quickly once we actually start the game, and it drops down to about 30K. So the Soviet Union financially is actually in a really, really good position at the start of the game, and as you can see, they have a really huge ass military. And I mean, if you just take a look at the rankings of all of their military sections, they're just really good. And I think it'd be very interesting to play as the Soviet Union and form the Eastern Bloc and just make the Soviet Union great again. Yes, that would be actually really fun. So, I'm personally rooting for the Soviet Union. You guys aren't by any means limited to the Soviet Union. Once again, you guys can vote for any single country you want to in the whole entire world. You guys can vote for Turkey, Cyprus, which I think is, yeah, Cyprus is currently occupied by the UK, in which this mod actually has a colonial system in it, as you guys can see, although the way the colonial system works is very, very weird. So if you take a look at this, right, all of Britain's colonies are actually just occupied. They're not actually annexed territories of the UK, so they don't actually count as a part of the UK. However, you know, they are occupied by the UK, but they still are their own independent countries. And if you've ever played Superpower 2, this will all make a ton of sense to you. Basically, Cyprus is still an entity, it's just the British are occupying them. So yeah, that's basically how the colonial system works in this game. It's very weird how it's set up, but yeah, that's basically how it is. So, go ahead, write me out a comment below saying which country you would like to see me play as next. Anything would be good, really. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Communist China. Also, I'm rooting for Communist China, which is only a one-province country in this game. And if you go ahead and take a look at the Empire map mode and click on Eastern China, you'll see that Japan actually owns all of Korea and a lot of the eastern coast of China. Actually, the great majority of the eastern coast of China. So, yeah. And then also to the south, you have nationalist China. So playing as the Chinese communists, I think, would be very interesting and very, very hard. They don't start at war with the nationalists, which is probably a very good thing. Although I'm not seeing any military units for the nationalist Chinese. I'm seeing a lot of them in Taiwan, but that's really it. So it looks like it might actually be pretty easy to just steamroll over nationalist China as the communists. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if we do decide to play as them. But I think playing as the Chinese communists would be very interesting as well. Also, another thought is Yugoslavia or another one of these Baltic countries, but primarily Yugoslavia. I think that'd be very interesting because they are also a communist state if we take a look at their political constitutional form, like the Soviet Union. Well, the Soviet Union in this game counts as a single party. But, I mean, they're basically, if you want to consider them communists, I mean, you could. They're really just, Soviet Union, socialist state. You guys know how it is. So, there's that, and they're actually really far to the left, extremely far to the left. But yeah, anyways, this mod basically just changes nations, so all of the internal laws and whatnot are pretty much the same for the most part. A few various religious groups have been added to different nations, but yeah, for the most part, it's just a country-changing mod. So anyways, I'm going to stop delaying this video. Once again, go ahead, submit a comment with the country that you would like to see me play as next in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, I guess. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, don't forget to submit a comment with the country that you want me to play as. So anyways, I'm gonna stop saying the same shit over and over. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode and if you want to see some more Superpower 2, please leave a like, please comment, and please subscribe. It really helps out and it really does mean a lot. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.